And mixed with clouds at times. Tomorrow, slight chance for storms. Daytime highs approaching 81. Get weather anytime by calling 824-6101 or online at TaylorvilleDailyNews.com. Right now, it's 61 degrees.
WTIM.
You're listening to WTIM, your information station. Time now for your expanded local news. I'm Reed Kamai. Due to the large number of attendees, the Christian County Board has rescheduled their regular meeting to this evening at 6 to discuss old business, committee reports, and new business at the Pillars Event Center for their monthly meeting. Under the agenda, Jake Jansen for Hope Trust will speak, and Ted Chapman will give an update on a 9/11 remembrance. There will also be a section for public comments and an auditor's report. Under Highway Building and Grounds, the board will discuss a notice of CTI cable service discontinuance, a vacant lot discussion, 2026 Chili Fest, and updates from the court and jailhouse. Under Executive Personnel and Liquor, the board will discuss GFI Digital, the VFW, and receive an EMA update and discuss the purchase of a portable solar power generation system and the purchase of 2 cooling fans. The board will also review a letter of support for Sangamon County Energy Transition Grant. Under new business, the board will discuss 2026 MFT bids, county and township, along with Tradition Energy release of utility historical information, a GFI network assessment, zoning regulations, and procedures. The Pillars Event Center is located at 303 East Market Street in Taylorville. Stay tuned to TaylorvilleDailyNews.com for more after the meeting. The Taylorville Park Board is set to also meet this evening for its regular monthly meeting at 7 and will cover various items. The board's discussions will begin at 7 following a Finance Committee meeting that begins at 6:30. Tonight's meeting will include tennis court updates provided by Coach Robert Brown, a bond update provided by John Faldudo, updates on the North Pond at Manners Park, as well as discussions on a new baseball diamond site and the dining hall. The meeting will also include the usual reports from the maintenance superintendent, recreation director, and the office administrator. After the reports from board officials have concluded, the meeting will move on to the committee report portion of the agenda. This is where they will discuss approval for the payment of bills and open up the meeting for public comment. Stay tuned to TaylorvilleDailyNews.com for more after this meeting as well. The Christian County Health Department now offers quarterly breastfeeding courses to those who would benefit from them. The most recent such session took place earlier this month. This means the next one will happen in August, and it is set to coincide with national and international breastfeeding education initiatives. The Health Department's breastfeeding peer counselor, Tani Calloway, teaches the course. She says it covers basic concepts related to that action.
I usually host them about every 3 months, so quarterly. My last one was May 7th, so my next one will be in August, which is perfect because it's National Breastfeeding Month and World Breastfeeding Week. So, but I will have a flyer out and put information out there before that happens. But yeah, every few months I host those and just kind of teach about latching, positions, all the basics of breastfeeding. So
okay, so yep. So you've got that coming up. Is this something folks need to like register for in advance? How do they get?
Nope. They can just show up and it's free.
Callaway also hosts the pregnancy postpartum support groups alongside Peyton Langen, the health department's mental health case manager. The first one took place on April 30th, and future sessions will happen the final Thursday of every month.
We had a good turnout. Three or four people. So for the start, I think that was great. It was a place where people can come together just to feel supported, to talk about, maybe things that aren't talked about as much as they should be. So
it's just a safe place, judgment-free. Just a support for moms to be. Yep. Anyone really, just who might need to talk with other moms or, but Peyton's here for the mental health, case management stuff. And I'm here to help support breastfeeding, journeys or anything related.
Callaway and Langen say the partnership between them in running the meetings improves the support they provide to participants.
I know for the first one, like we said, it was a good turnout. One of the women came in and, needed help with her breast pump, which Tawny can do. Another one needed a referral for mental health services, which I could do. So just kind of, it all came full circle, and it was just a nice conversation. We all sat there and talked, not just all like people, not just
it wasn't a class. It wasn't, it's just a nice, calm,
and literally to be there to support, to listen, to give knowledge if we have it. So it was just nice to sit down and be able to talk to people and know that, again, it's confidential, no judgment.
Yeah.
So
just knowing that you're not alone.
Yeah.
Is awesome. The time flew by. That hour went by really fast.
Yeah.
We could have been there for 3 hours for sure.
That's
yes.
right. More information on the Christian County Health Department is available at cchdil.org. Tawny Callaway and Peyton Langen appeared as guests on the WTIM Morning Show. Ameren, Illinois line workers from across the state are heading to one of the biggest competitions in the utility industry. Several local workers are among those representing Illinois on the international stage this fall. Following a recent qualifying competition in Decatur, 5 journeyman teams and 4 apprentice line workers earned spots in the 2026 International Linemen's Rodeo, set to be in Kansas in October 14th through the 17th. The annual event brings together top line workers from around the world to compete in challenges that test the same skills they use every day, including safety procedures, teamwork, speed, and technical precision. The International Linemen's Rodeo is considered the premier event in the trade, often compared to world championships for utility crews. Competitors face a variety of demanding events, from pole climbing and equipment repair to rescue simulations and obstacle courses designed to mirror real-life situations in the field. One of the more unique challenges was highlighted during the Decatur qualifier. Apprentice line worker Jake Bavetta from the Springfield Operating Center competed in a pole climbing event while carrying a raw egg. Contestants climb to the top of the pole with the egg in a basket, place it in their mouth at the top, and then carefully climb back down without breaking it. The challenge tests balance, smooth movement, and climbing control, with broken eggs resulting in major point deductions. Ameren officials say the competition not only celebrates excellence in the trade, but also reinforces the importance of safety and preparation for the workers responsible for keeping the lights on during storms and emergencies. The Illinois qualifiers will now spend the coming months preparing for the international competition in Kansas this October, where they'll compete against some of the best line workers from across the United States and around the world. For more information on the 2026 Linemen's Rodeo, go to linemensrodeokc.com. And now, a word from First National Bank in Taylorville.
At First National Bank in Taylorville, just west of the square, we've spent 70 years being your local bank. The bank where relationships matter, because we've been part of this community for generations. I'm President Jared Beckham. Life moves fast. Families grow, businesses change, even banks come and go. But one thing stays the same. First National Bank in Taylorville has been here for you and will be here for the next generation too. Serving Taylorville for 70 years, First National Bank in Taylorville. First every time, member FDIC.
The Hart Media Group invites the community to its first ever golf outing. The Summer Scramble is set for Friday, June 26th at Lakeshore Golf Course in Taylorville. Sponsorship opportunities are available and prizes are on hand through raffles and the golfing itself. Matt Hart, who owns the Hart Media Group, says the golf outing is designed to appeal to everyone, including non-golfers, and funds raised will support the company's work.
We want to do things that are new and things that are fun, and we thought what better thing to do in the summertime than have we don't call it a golf outing, we're calling it the Summer Scramble. And yes, it is at the golf course, and yes, there's the opportunity to golf, but not everybody's a golfer, and so we wanted people to have the chance to just come out and enjoy a fun lunch network with folks, see a bunch of folks from the community, support what we're doing here at Hart Media Group, both with our coverage of local news and the coverage of local sports. We do a lot on the radio. We've launched, our new digital product, IL Sports Wire, where a lot of people are seeing their sports highlights as well and interviews. And that's really what this is about too, is making sure that we can continue to provide local news, we can continue to provide local sports, because it does take quite a bit, to run everything and to run a company like this. And so we know there's a lot of other amazing golf outings out there this summer, and we support a lot of those. And in fact, you'll see us at some of these other golf outings. But this is our own first annual Hart Media Group Summer Scramble.
Registration opens at 10:30 in the morning, with the lunch and raffle drawings beginning a half hour later. The golfing will commence at noon.
10:30 or later, just come on out. And then at 11 a.m. is when we'll do our lunch. And we're going to have our lunch. But again, it's not your typical golf outing. It's not your typical lunch. So we'll have lunch out there, but we're also going to be having WRAN, Groovy, our music station here, is going to be there playing music. So you have the chance to possibly be on air with them. We'll be broadcasting live from there while we do the lunch. And then probably around 11:30, 11:45, we're going to give away a bunch of our prizes. I'm announce some of our raffle winners. And then at 12 o'clock noon, that's when the golfers will start their golf outing portion of that. So if you're golfing, you'll start golfing at noon, and then usually around, lasts about 4 hours. So as folks get back to the clubhouse at 4:30, we're going to do our golf awards and some more prizes as well.
Prizes include tickets to the Illini, Cardinals, and concerts. Hart says the prizes line up with the Hart Media Group radio station's programming.
So we, of course, at Hart Media Group, we're a Cardinal affiliate. You get to listen to all the Cardinal games on WTIM. We were an Illini affiliate as well. You listen to Illini basketball and football here at Hart Media Group. And so we definitely want to make sure we give you the chance to go to some of those games too. So we're going to give away some Illini tickets. We're going to give away some Cardinal tickets. We got some concert tickets that we're going to give away, and a whole lot of other things that we haven't even announced yet, the giveaways. But it's fun, and you'll have the chance to come and purchase some raffle tickets. We've got a really unique raffle called the Super Jackpot Raffle, where someone's going to have the chance to win up to $500. That'll be really exciting. And but again, it's all of this is to support what we do covering local news and what we do covering local sports in Central Illinois, and particularly in Taylorville and Christian County.
The Hart Media Group has already secured a presenting sponsor in Refreshment Services Pepsi. Several other sponsorship tiers are available as well. Interested sponsors must register by the end of this month to ensure the advertising they pay for can be produced.
Part of sponsoring this outing is we'll get some mention your sponsorship throughout the month of June. In order to do that, of course, we got to have your sponsorship in by May so that we can get your ads running in the month of June, because there's about 3 weeks of ads that will run. So if you're interested in sponsoring event, again, you can get sponsorship information on our website. But we've got everything from the presenting sponsorship we mentioned is already sold. But we've got a lunch sponsorship, cart sponsorship. You can sponsor the soda and the water. You can sponsor a hole. You can come out and have your company displayed at a hole with an exclusive hole sponsorship. You can sponsor the long drive, long putt, closest to the pin, ladies long drive. You can even do if you just want to be a supporter, we've got a business sponsor or an individual or family sponsor. We've made it very affordable for anybody that just wants to support Hart Media Group and what we're doing, covering local news, covering local sports. Plenty of options out there with sponsorships, but we do need to get your sponsorship in by the end of May so that we can spend the month of June talking about all of our wonderful sponsors and running radio ads for you, as well as ads on our social media and our live streams as well.
Registration for the Summer Scramble, whether as a participant or a sponsor, can be completed by clicking the Summer Scramble logo at the top of TaylorvilleDailyNews.com. Matt Hart appeared as a guest on the WTIM Morning Show.
With over 8 hours a day of agriculture programming weekdays and 2 hours on Saturdays, WTIM AM, FM, and online is your ag information station. Listen by tuning in on air or online, and listen to WTIM Ag podcasts anytime.
To learn more about Rolling Meadows Senior Living in Taylorville and the apartments they have available, click on their icon at TaylorvilleDailyNews.com.
Petersburg, Illinois is highlighting its deep connection to circus history. The town is hosting a Circus Days event June 19th and 20th, and that led Scott Lloyd with the Abraham Lincoln Presidential Library and Museum Oral History Project to do a little research. Petersburg in Menard County became a major winter home for circus performers in the late 19th and early 20th centuries. More info on the Oral History Project is available at presidentlincoln.illinois.gov/oral-history. The Peoria Park District is promoting a new golf learning center. The $6.5 million project was supported through $4.75 million in grants from the Illinois Department of Commerce and Economic Opportunity. The center provides year-round access, including a 2-level driving range, golf simulators, and hitting bays. That's according to Peoria Park District Executive Director Emily Cahill. The Golf Learning Center is open daily from 11 in the morning until 10 at night. The Illinois Department of Commerce and Economic Opportunity and Lincoln Land Community College are announcing new investments in Litchfield to expand the school's truck driver training program. The state of Illinois will provide $2.6 million for design and implementation of infrastructure improvements, which will create a new training site. The investment will help meet the growing need for licensed commercial drivers. Kurt Robinson is director of Lincoln Land's truck driver training program. He says since its inception in 1998, the program has enrolled over 4,000 students, with 98.5% graduating and obtaining their commercial driver's license. The Illinois Farm Bureau is announcing 14 nutrient stewardship field days this summer. One is in Bureau County on July 27th, where they've been going at it for 10 years, according to IFB Environmental Program Manager Benna Pegg. A complete list of summer nutrient stewardship field days is available at ilfb.org/field days. Get local news anytime at